Oh. Guys, I think I went the wrong way. The trail just ends right here. And the lake and snow just keep on going. I mean, let me show you. That's where I wanted to get to, and that's not gonna happen. I gotta get set up soon. I'm getting kind of soaked here. Hey guys, Nigel here. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna do another winter overnighter here in beautiful Manning Park, British Columbia. The forecast is a mixed bag of rain and snow. It's a lot warmer than the forecast alluded to. So, got my tent with me. This should be fun. Let's go. Yeah, I'm walking across a lake. It's always a little sketchy, right? Even though there's a well-established trail cutting right across here. It's just a little freaky when it's warmer out and you see slush. Looks like my plans for ice fishing or fishing aren't going to go anywhere. So this is actually a well-established campsite and recreational area. So there's a lot of people around. There's actually a cross-country ski event going on right now. So you can hear like cheers and really just disturbing sounds in the distance of the forest. Never been here in the winter though. Right here, this is where just up the hill in behind you there, that's where we would always camp as a family. And this is where we would tie off the canoe. A little bit of nostalgia. The smell of these trees you'll never forget. I'm not sure what kind of trees they are. Douglas fir, I think. Maybe somebody could tell me. Needles are all gnarly. Usually with, like, I think it's hemlock. The needles kind of stay on a flat plane. So they're kind of relatively easy to identify what kind of tree it is. Whoa. And if you can see the pine cones, that's a dead giveaway. Sorry about the wind. Freaking wind again. The pine cones are a dead giveaway. I swear, if there's wind tonight, there's gonna be trouble. I have a tent, that'll be fine. hurry. It's not a long hike, but I gotta set up quick. I don't want to get too wet here. It's about 2 kilometers, maybe 3. So maybe an hour. Rain's coming down fairly well. Just standing underneath this tree, shedding the rain pretty well, so I don't know, I'll wait here another few minutes, see what happens with this rain. The rain is off and on, so no point in waiting. It's just going to start again like it is right now. I'm off. Let's go. Okay, so strike camp, 5K. That's a lot longer than I thought. Well, we'll see how I do here. Yeah, it's a nice area, all right. That's the lake down there. So as the rain is pouring down on top of me here, basically what I'm doing is hiking around a chain of lakes. First one's called Lightning Lake, the next one called Thunder. This one right here is called Flash, I believe. And the one I'm trying to get to, as you saw, is a Strike. And that's where the wilderness camp is. Avalanche Alley. So I'm gonna keep walking. Guys, I think I went the wrong way. The trail just ends right here. And the lake and snow just keep on going. I mean, let me show you. That's where I wanted to get to, and that's not going to happen. I'm going to have to scout around here, see if I can find a place. What a way to spend a weekend. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to make do with this area here. This behind me is the lake. Now, there's a little outcropping of land that leads to that tree right there. And I don't know, I'm thinking about setting up right there. There's no flat areas in the trees here. It's just the land, or the ground. The ground just keeps going up from the lake. So I'm gonna go walk down there and check it out. without my pack, just in case something bad happens here. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, walking across a lake is on your own is not a good idea. But I feel like there's a big ridge right where I am here. So I think I'm still on land. Yeah, this place is all right. If the wind picks up, it's gonna be windy. I'm in the middle of it here. But honestly, I'm done hiking. This is the flattest area I could find in the middle of the lake. But there's some nice foliage here that I can tie off to. And this will have to do for tonight. I'm gonna go grab my pack and set up here. Okay, rain's coming in again, so I'm just gonna set up real quick and stop filming. You know what a tent and tarp look like when they're being set up, so. Ooh, kind of sketchy. Kind of sketchy, guys. So the tent is set up. Let me show you what we got here. Okay, so typical setup with the stick here. As you can see, it's dripping quite nicely there. That's what I want. I want to keep the drips off the tent and away from the base of the tent. Same goes for here. Stick. All four sides, really. Down there, and then I got this extra piece right here. Pulling on this because I was noticing that I was getting some drips right at the base there. And I'll swing you around the front. And here's the front. Nice, decent undercover tarpage. And decent view as well to the front. So all set up, I'm just gonna get my stuff in the tent and set up my bed. I'm gonna be all soggy by tomorrow. Remember, whenever possible, let that down sleeping bag air out and fluff out. Give it some time before you actually head into bed to, you know what I'm saying. It's pouring out. I'm dry under my tent, my tarp. The reality is I think the wind is going to pick up, but I couldn't spend any more time out in the rain. I was getting soaked, and I just had to set up. At least here nothing's going to fall down and kill me. Because I'm out here in the middle of a lake, just on this one little piece of land. Kind of chilling down. I'm going to have some coffee. So I actually kind of wanted to try and get a fire going today, but this rain is kind of making it difficult. Everything's soaking wet. There's not a chance, and there's not a chance. I didn't even bring a lighter today, but I got this. It's a fire striker. These can actually be more reliable than lighters. You can drop them in water, get them kind of soaked with snow. You just wipe the snow off, maybe wait a few moments for it to dry a little bit, and it's fine. With a lighter, if you get any snow inside of it, you're waiting for hours just to get it dry and working again. So a striker is more reliable. I did bring my stove, thank God. She worked. Let's get that coffee on. Grinds right in the water. Whoa. Save some for morning, hey Nige? There's tons left. Oh, she's ready. Alright, here it is. Kind of made a mess of it. It boiled over and grinds everywhere, but oh, that's nice. You know, I had every intention to go fishing. I brought my rod today. But with this rain, there's a bit of holes in the ice over there I wanted to go check out, and I could probably cast in there or just drop the line in. Not in this rain. Man, I love camping. Even in the rain, it can be nice. As long as you're prepared. And I came prepared today. I pretty much brought every piece of kit that I have, I brought. That's the thing of it too, is if you're going out and planning to do minimal camping, you better know what you're doing. You don't just go out and do it without any experience. That's why you see me working into it. My first couple times, there was a safety shelter nearby. You always need to have that buffer zone. Even when I was tarp camping, there was the same place. There was a shelter there. And here, I knew it was going to be raining, or I had a feeling it was going to be raining. I was prepared for the rain, so I brought the tarp and the tent. No shelter, obviously, but the hike's only, it was longer than I thought it would be, but what is it, like 6K to here? Ooh. Coffee's sending shivers down my spine, as per usual. Excuse me while I enjoy this and listen to the glorious rain. This tarp above me keeps flapping. And it sounds like somebody's running in the snow behind me. That's not going to be good tonight. I'm going to have to tighten that. It's an eerie noise. Alright, I'm getting a little bit chilled here. And the rain seems to be dying down just a little bit. So I think I'm going to get my stuff back on, my boots and my snowshoes, and I'm going to venture out. Maybe see if I can cast a line in. Who knows, I could get lucky. See you in a bit. Okay, so I got you on the other camera here. Alright, going fishing. Got my rod here. I'm really not expecting anything. It's just something to pass the time, really, and get my feet warmed up again. The water that I was hoping to fish from is just full of logs. So, doubtful I'll be able to cast in there. No luck. That water's like a foot deep. That's it. The lakes that I came across on the way here obviously were a lot deeper. But I'm not going back there, that's for sure. It's 4 o'clock-ish. Rain on the lens. So I'm going to head back to camp. It's going to be dark soon anyway. And it is raining a little bit, so. Ran into a couple other campers on the other side of the lake. You just can't get away from them. They're everywhere. But no, it's nice to know there's other people around in case something goes wrong, eh? There's my home. And you can see the snow line right up there. So it's quite a bit higher than we are. That's like a couple hundred feet right there, so it's a shame. I wish it was snowing. Might snow tonight, we'll see. I think maybe what I'll try and do, since I still have some white left, is see if I can find some dry wood or dry tinder. See if I can get a little fire going. Not a big fire, not one that's going to last a while, but just get it going. Camping isn't the same without a nice campfire. But I don't know, it's been raining for a while. We'll see what we can find. These prints in the ice are filling in with water, or slush, really. Should be fine. As long as it's, you know, if I was out here for over over like 3 days or something, then this would be a dumb idea to set up right there, because you might just get trapped. But one night should be fine. That was kind of easy. Right here, this branch is loose. It feels a bit dry. We'll see. Bring it back to camp, huh? Have a look. I'm just gonna process the wood. A little pet peeve of mine when people say that. Hey, to each his own. Let's get processing. Okay, so this guy right here, it's dead and nice and flat. So this could work as a baseboard if I want to get a fire going. I'm going to need a baseboard. Just like that. See, it's a little bit dry on the inside. I might be in luck. As you can see, it's really starting to get dark now. It's actually a lot darker to me than it is to you. But I've just been spending some time processing the wood. Kind of made a mess of it, but what you need to do when wood is wet is try and cut into it and get all the wet layer, cut all the wet layers off. So all you're left with is the inside dry wood. So we'll see how that works later on. But I did want to show you what I have for dinner. We got this, some instant rice. No potatoes this time, folks. It's a Caribbean style, so we're spicing it up a little bit, huh? Look, it even says seeds of change. We're changing it up. And the main course will be, let me just grab them here. Not one, no, not even two, but 3 Italian sausages. So those should be good. So I'll be cooking those up shortly. Getting hungry. You guys have been noticing my beard, haven't you? My beard. The reality is I'm quite jealous of men who can grow them nice and full and thick. Look, mine's just a thicket. It's like all brambly. It's dirty. It's a dirty beard. It's about 5:30. I'm gonna wait until about 6 to start cooking dinner. I've just been working with this wood here. Just passing the time. Alright guys, it's about that time. It's dinner time. Water's almost at a rumble, at a boil. So in goes the sausages. It's boiling. They look kind of white. I don't think I'm going to be able to char it in this pot. It's going to be awfully hard to cleanse it in the morning for coffee, so I think I'm just going to boil them nice and white. Alright, I just added the rice. It's kind of a stew, but it's going to be good. I'm excited. Time for a taste test. Just the rice here. Looks like I got a bit of a broth, huh? Mmm. Ooh, that's good. Sausages are at the bottom. Those Caribbeans and their rice, they know what they're doing. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Caribbean rice and Italian sausage. Just unity in flavor. These sausages kind of look nasty, but they'll be good. Look at, looks like a slug. All right, I'm just laying down in my bed. This is the ground sheet, kind of the lip on the ground sheet. I got a second light. I'm learning. I'm gonna have a bite of the sausage. Aye! Spicy meatball. Oh, that's good. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna eat. Excuse me while I chow. See you in a bit. Dinner is done, and boy did it go down. Well, I still have some leftovers. I brought a little too much, so maybe I'll cook it up in a bit and finish it off. Now it's time for dessert. Featuring the same damn bourbon that I always have. So good. Yeah, right in the face. This lighting situation. There we go. Cheers. Ooh. Oh, that warms you up. Warms you up immediately. God, so shaky. Classic Nigel. Shaky Nigel. And I can't see a damn thing 50 feet in front of me. It's kind of eerie. Meh. How about we try for a fire? Okay, so at the very least, I want to show you two simple ways to get a fire started using household items that you may have. using just a flint striker. Now, why am I showing you this? Well, obviously you'd rather have a lighter, but this goes to show just how useful a flint striker can be. And like I said earlier, it often can be more reliable. So let me show you. The first method is fairly obvious, but it's worth a showing too. Hand sanitizer. This thing's filled with alcohol. Just goes to show if you're one of those outdoorsy people who loves to keep your hands clean, then you know, this thing will ignite. Let me show you. Flint striker. Okay. So, obviously this, you saw it work there for a bit. This hand sanitizer could be pretty old, and that's why it wasn't working well for me. But new hand sanitizer, which is higher in alcohol and less in that consists less of that goop stuff, should ignite real well for you. The second method is just using simple cotton balls. Let me show you. Okay, there's the cotton ball right there. See that? It just goes up like lighter fluid or something. And it burns pretty well. You can add wax from chapstick, and it burns for a good long time. The wax holds the flame. And in this case, I guess it's absorbing the hand sanitizer, so it's burning real well. Let's see if we can get a little fire going, eh? Cheated a little, use some paper, but whatever. And we have fire. Well, I really wanted to get a nice little fire going here, and I got it going, but it's out. You see, the wood is just way too wet right now. If I had some more combustible liquids, that would help a lot. Well, no fire tonight, folks. So I've just been chilling for the past hour or two, and getting hungry again. So I'm just re-warming up my my dinner, and gonna enjoy that very shortly. It's actually started snowing a little bit. Really wet snow, but it's snow. Just waiting for my food to boil. Oh, looks ready. Here it is. Leftovers. Ah, that's odd. I'm in my PJs now. I got my my stuff hanging. It's important, you know. If your stuff's wet, it may not seem like they would get dry if you hang them in this type of weather, in the cold like this, but they do. They do get a little bit dry. I've also changed my socks as well. I've been sweating in them all day, so yeah, I know it's gross, but it's important to change your socks at night. If you've been sweating in something all day, all your oils get in there, and the insulation value of that piece of clothing isn't as good. So, it's really good broth too. Just gonna enjoy this and chill out in the rain. Well, guys, what a day. I lost my way a little bit there, but I found a good spot. The wind is holding off, which is nice. The rain, not so much. Rain and snow, really, right now. I've got the front door open, so right out there is the lake and the mountains and the wild. I'm all settled in, as you can see. I'm in my sleeping bag. Got all my gear hanging to dry. And just enjoying my evening. Not looking forward to tomorrow, I'll tell you that much. If it's still raining like this, packing up will be a nightmare. And I've got about 6 kilometers to hike through the trail, through the bush. But so far, so good, guys. This has been a really good trip. The tent. There's nothing like a good tent. It sure beats a tarp, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, here in Manning Park, I'm just corralled in by mountains, so there's no reception at all. This is the first time I've actually set out for an overnighter without communication with my wife or anybody. So it's an odd feeling, really. I'm truly alone, other than the 2 campers over there. There's an odd feeling that you get when you're alone in the outdoors. It's hard to describe, really. It's almost like I don't know, like a euphoria or almost like a feeling of dreaming or something. It's strange, really. You're just left to your own thoughts, and it's moments like these where you're just relaxing, where you just kind of go within yourself, and you'll have moments where you're contemplating if this is real or not. It's very strange. Could be the bourbon talking. I don't know. Anyways, guys, it's about 9:45 or so. Probably go to bed around 10. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good night. Alright, guys, it's the middle of the night and it's snowing. It's snowing quite a bit. It's kind of hard to pick up in the camera, but I'm sure you can see a few flakes there. It's accumulating on the top of my tarp, so I gotta watch out for that, but it's what I wanted, alright? Well, good morning. It's about 9 o'clock. Slept in a little bit here. So you can hear it's still raining. It rained all night. Snowed a bit as well. I'm going to cook up some, I'm going to brew some coffee and eat a little snack and pack up and head out of here. guys, I'm all packed up, ready to go. Got about a 2.5 hour hike or so. This was a wet one, but a good one. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you on the next.